Well, everyone, the 4th of July celebrations are ended, and we had so much extra food. I provided a lot of food for our 4th of July celebration. Today, we're going to make homemade chili using up the leftovers from our 4th of July. And Chevy Man is helping me. So we started with 2 quarts of some tomato juice. And we're going to add some of our burgers and some of the onions and some of the tomatoes, and we're going to turn that into an amazing meal. My husband is lovingly called Chevy Man because he likes Chevy trucks, and he loves to do the meal preps. He likes to cut up the food for me when we have meal preps. That's something you've never seen him do before on video. He's a very private man, but he enjoys doing all kinds of things and helping me on the homestead. So we had all of these burgers, and we're going to cut them up for our chili. I admit, in the beginning of this whole idea of his, I wasn't sure how it was going to taste. But I won't give it away. You'll have to wait to the end of the video to find out if I really liked it or not. I added some of my kidney beans that I had canned. That's one thing nice about having a pantry, is you have all of these foods and you don't need to go running to the grocery store every time you need to cook. You have a well-stocked little grocery store in your own home. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut up these burgers, and then I'll show you what we do next. Now we're going to go ahead and add all of the burgers to our tomato juice. That's one thing about leftovers. You can turn them into something totally different, and that way you're not wasting any food. We've had so many burgers that we really didn't feel like eating any more of them. And this was a wonderful way that he came up with, the whole idea on his own. So now what he's going to do is we're going to get some of the onions. These are Videla onions, and these onions are really good and sweet. So he's going to cut these up, and we're going to add this to the chili. This is a little bit of a wrong time of the year to eat chili, but let me tell you what, it sure is. Is it good? It's interesting, that's for sure. Having hamburgers cut up in a chili, that's a new one for me. Well, now the onions are all cut up. Look how full that crock pot is getting. Do we have more room for some more ingredients? Boy, I tell you what, I think we're just about at our limit. But there's something else we need to add. By the way, hubby loves to stir his food too. He's oftentimes seen in the kitchen stirring my food that I make. Tomatoes. Of course, we have so many tomatoes. And then I added a little bit of my homemade chili mix. So we added that as well. Looks to me like it's a pretty good meal. I wonder if it tastes good. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add all of these tomatoes into our crock pot chili. Now let's get trying it out and see if it's good. For spaghetti noodles that we can add chili on top of it. This is our chili, our 4th of July chili with leftovers. And it is amazing. So that's what it looks like, Chili Eddie. So let's give it a taste test and see if it's good. So on a busy day of canning and cooking and spending the day in the kitchen, some of this Chili Eddie is perfect. So all of this food was left over from the 4th of July, and this is a wonderful way to stretch your meal, to stretch your red meat if you use some red meat in it. It's just a wonderful way to do some cheap scratch cooking. What does it taste like? It is a winner. So if you have some leftover burgers and you're at a picnic, cut them up and make it into some amazing chili. Chili with some fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, and some burgers. It's a dinner that is a winner. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yum, yum. From Fanny's diary, we're on July the 8th, 1943, and Fanny writes, "Today I had to bake for all the threshers. The men were working in the fields. Later on in the evening, we had grape nut ice cream. I know you've seen one parade, you've seen them all, and not everybody's going to enjoy this few minutes at the end of my video. But I'm going to share with you some photos of my family in between, so maybe you want to watch. I'm going to share with you our 4th of July celebration. Couldn't help but think that the majority of the people that were in the parade were our older generation. Such pride and honor in our country. I wonder in another 20 and 30 years, who is going to be having our parades if we don't pick up where our older generation has left off. This parade inspired me in many ways, and I'm going to share with you a large inspiration in my life that happened at the parade. As you see, towards the end of the parade was the Special Olympics. It was a beautiful parade and a beautiful float here of the Special Olympics. And I want to share with you a word of inspiration. You know, in this day and age, you have to be top of the line to be special, but everyone is special. That woman that you see right there is our state champion in weightlifting. She won a gold medal in the Special Olympics for lifting weights. As you see, we all are important and we all have a life and a story to share. She was the happiest person in the whole parade because she lives her life to the fullest. That inspired me to tears. But you know what? We all have a badge of honor. It's our life story. Do you hold your badge, your medal, up for the world to see? Inspire others, my friends, because it is through our trials and tribulations in life. If we share them, we can hold our head up proud and hold our honor and show our badge. And our badge is our life. Take the moment each day and look upon it and enjoy your life. Nobody else will ever have your life. It's yours. Grab it, hold on to it, and hold your head up high.